everybody, happy Flex Friday. Thank you guys for tuning into this video or watching it. I really do appreciate it. The reason why I'm posting this video is because I wanted to talk a little bit about this weekend. So this weekend, my oldest son and I are going away, and it's a Christian retreat that we're going away to. It's called The Great Escape, and it's in Lake Champion, New York. So we will be away. We're leaving this afternoon, and we're not going to be back until Sunday afternoon. So how does this pertain to what I'm about to talk about, right? Because I'm all about like health and fitness and working out and doing what you can do, right? So how does this really, tie into it? Okay, so a couple things. Number one, Scott and I always like to work out together. It's kind of like our thing. We're like committed to one another, and we're committed to living this healthy lifestyle, right? So Scott decided when I needed to make a change, because I was diagnosed diabetic, and this was several years ago, but when I was first diagnosed, I realized, all right, I got to do something. I'm not going to be about medication and things like that. I'm going to be about health and fitness, and I'm going to beat this naturally and organically, or I should say holistically. And we decided, let's do this workout program together. This fitness program called Beachbody, right? And so we jumped into this new program that just came out, which is called 80-Day Obsession. I know a lot of people are already doing it, and if you're doing it, awesome. If you don't know anything about it and you want to know more, comment below. I'd be happy to start the conversation with you. But basically what it is, it's 80 days straight of working out, right? And it's a little misleading because 80 days, like that's crazy, right? But every 7th day, it's a stretch workout. So you're really not working out. It's more stretching out using this thing called a roller. And you just roll your body on it, certain body parts in certain areas to kind of, really massage out those muscles that you've worked out throughout the week to get ready for the following week. Okay, so why am I telling you guys all this and tying it in with the weekend? How does those two kind of go together? It's kind of confusing, right? Well, Scott and I, like I said before, we like to work out together. But obviously, this afternoon, I'm not going to see him. I'm going to be with our youth, and so we're not going to work out together. So what did I do is I work from home Mondays and Fridays. I'm actually home right now. And this is my kitchen. And I decided that I was going to get the kids to school, get ready, do a workout before logging onto the computer. So once I log on the computer, I'm like work mode. Nothing to, I'm like focused. So I decided, let me just go ahead and do my workout. So I did our leg workout. That was the schedule for today, was legs. So Scott, you could do legs later. You'll be watching this video, I'm sure. But we're not going to do a workout together today. So, but my word for this year is intentional, being intentional. And I want to make sure that I got the workouts in for two reasons. Number one, I really don't want to skip it. I really want to stay in my flow. And then number two is, I don't want to push back this workout. We committed to it, so I really want to stay on target so that this way we're not trying to make up days and things like that. There probably will be things or will be situations that will not allow us to do this. Well, now tomorrow I'm going to be away the whole day, right? Because we're not coming back till Sunday. And tomorrow's cardio flow day, which means it's a half-hour program. Every day is a different time interval, and tomorrow's program is 30 minutes long. I know the moves pretty well, so I know what kind of cardio I could do, but I'm not going to have any of my equipment with me, so I'm really not going to be able to do the workout where I'm going to be. But it's 30 minutes of getting your heart rate up, which is what cardio is like getting that heart rate up, getting your moving, getting your muscles going. That's all cardio, right? So what can I do? I can get up early, and I can go for a run. 30 minutes of running, bam, cardio, done. So then on Sunday when we come back together, me and Scott, we can work on the roller, the stretching workout, the kind of like the recharging for the next week. And so one thing that I wanted to really express here is that making a commitment to health and safety and fitness and all that, it doesn't come without challenges, right? There's always going to be a challenge. There's, life happens, right? I don't live in a bubble. I don't live in a gym, although that would be awesome if I lived in a gym. but I don't live in a gym, and we have children, we have work schedules, we have a social life, we have all these things, right? So not every day is created equal. If you guys know me well, you know that I say that all the time. Not every day is created equal, and so there are days or challenges, right? So also in this Beachbody thing, we do this thing on Friday called Flex Friday, right? So you guys are probably like, what the heck is this? Why are everybody flexing on Friday? What's Flex Friday? Well, really, if you're working out all week, that Friday you want to show off and be like, I'm going to flex my muscle this week, and I'm going to show like how much I worked out this week. So flexing, there we go, got my flex. Okay, but the other muscle that I want to show that we need to flex sometimes is right up here. It's our brain. And sometimes we need to flex our brain muscles. And why do we need to flex those brain muscles? Because we need to always be thinking and planning and knowing that there's going to be things that are going to challenge us. Now, some challenges happen like that, quick. You have no time to plan. Like, whoa, okay, we got to roll with the punches. I get that. This weekend, I knew this weekend was coming. I knew what was happening. I know when I'm leaving. I know about around what time we're leaving to head come back home. So I have a sense of planning and knowing what's going to happen and knowing when I could put things in place, right? The other part of, health and fitness is not about always exercising and eating right? Those are two things that is part of health and safety, right? But there's another part, not health and safety, health and fitness. I'm sorry, I work in health and safety, so health and fitness. So, the other part of all this too is your spirituality, right? Really working on your spirituality. That's also part of health. And really get into a spiritual place. I think it's really, 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 really important. And so I'm really excited about this weekend. And the reason why I'm excited about this weekend is I get to hang out with some of the most amazing youth that I know, some really wonderful human beings. And I get to hang out with them and get to know them better. And I get to serve them in a way as a youth leader. And that's exciting. And I hope that, I commit myself to being intentional with them and being intentional with, let's have this conversation. Some conversations might be easy. Some might be a little bit more difficult. And that's okay. That's part of being a youth leader, right? You got to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. And so, I hope that this weekend brings about closeness with our youth, not only to one another and building those relationships, but also with our relationship with God, right? And really strengthening that. And I think that is just such an amazing opportunity. And it's such a good spiritual thing to improve my spiritual health. And really be able to be intentional, really being intentional with our youth. And so that's amazing, right? So, I always say that some days have some things that are inconvenient and you can't get a workout in, you can't do this because it's so inconvenient, right? This weekend is not inconvenient. This weekend is welcomed. This weekend is something I'm looking forward to. But it doesn't mean it doesn't come without a challenge, right? I am leaving my baby girl and my middle son home with my husband. So half of the family, we are going to be separated. So in that, there's a challenge there, right? We, us, I know we're a little abnormal of a family, but we really love to spend time together. We always spend, we very rarely don't spend time together. Every weekend we're doing something as a family. We're always connected. We're always together. There might be some activities that we might do that separate us, but by and large, we are always together. So being apart for this weekend, it is a challenge because then we're going to go right into the work week. So we're really not going to have that real time to really have a long time together. I'm hoping that Sunday evening is our time to really reconnect together before we go off and do our separate things on Monday. But it doesn't mean that the weekend is inconvenient. It just means that there's things that we have to flex our brain muscles and we have to really think about. What do we have to do to get things done? And so, really the whole point of this video is adjusting is something that you're always going to have to do. And we do it regardless if you do a workout program or not. Every single day you're adjusting your life to fit that day, right? Everybody's doing it regardless of what your missions are for that day, right? And so we are being intentional with our health and fitness and working that out and being intentional with just the weekend overall. Knowing what we're going to face and planning that out and really knowing how we're going to reconnect is amazing. So again, I want to encourage everybody to think about their health in terms of what can you do to make yourself healthier. And if you need help with that, let me know. Comment. I can definitely help you with it. But also, it's about being spiritually healthy as well. You just want to take care of your whole self. Your whole self is important. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm hoping that you guys all have a wonderful Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'm sure you'll see another video, before the end of the month, I'm sure, because I'm always doing videos. But thank you guys for always tuning in, and I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate your time. Again, if anybody wants any information about anything, whether it's health and fitness, whether it's finding a church, whether it's knowing a little bit about more of our lifestyles type, don't hesitate to comment below, because I'd love to have that conversation with you. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.